Hi everybody, I'm Paxash, and welcome back to Paxash Plays Who is Mike? It's silent. Do I want to get exciting, or do I want to be reasonable? Be reasonable so you don't upset Sarah. It was difficult, but I managed to quell my emotions and get it under control. My face was flushed. My head throbbed and my vision spun. But a few deep breaths in and I began to compose myself. I looked at Mike and Sarah. The atmosphere in the house was tense and palpable. The uneasiness wormed its way into my heart. It was bringing out the worst in me. I couldn't stay. Hello, license-free music. I know you. I've used you on creepypastas before. Alright, I get it. I'll leave. Sarah's face twitched. There was a ghost of concern on her face. You don't really have to. Concern, yes, but there was also a coldness in her eyes that broke my heart. Shallow charity was the most she can give the man with her boyfriend's face. Oh my god, stop being such a dick. It was that distant feeling you have for a tragic accident on the morning paper. I couldn't bear to see her look at me like that. I shook my head. No, I'll leave. There's a motel a taxi right away with my name on it. Let me just bump some cash and I'm good to go. I gave out a bit of forced laughter to hide the regret in my voice. Now that I've said it, I wish I didn't. Let Sarah insist. Please. Just one more time. Let her say I can stay one more time. But she didn't. And maybe it was just as well. It's better for all of us. I sighed with finality. If it will make any difference, I'll leave too. Maybe it's fairer that way? I offered him a bitter smile. I wouldn't leave Sarah alone after this, and neither should you. Just keep an eye on her tonight, alright? Okay. Hey, try to get some rest. It'll get better tomorrow. Thanks. I needed time to think. And the dogs are barking. Gather my thoughts and make sense of the situation. Maybe they were right. Those couple of hours that my memory missed might hold the key to unlocking the mystery. Tomorrow, I'll find out. As I passed by a store window, I noticed my reflection. What? Was it just me, or did I look suddenly thinner? Sharp pain squeezed my heart as the thought crossed my mind. My chest heaved in erratic rhythms and dizzying bursts. My legs buckled from the pain. What? Blood dripped from my nose. What? Something was happening to me. I have to get back. I shouldn't have left. Sarah! But already my vision undulated and knocked me off my feet. Sarah. I need to find somebody to help me. Help me. Sarah. Sarah. Her name appeared in my mind over and over again. I didn't know why, but it was like I wanted to desperately cling to it. I looked around. Where am I? Why can't I remember how I got here? My chest. It hurts. Difficult to breathe. Sarah. Sarah. Who... End 5, The Innocent. Okay, well, guess I'll go back for some other endings then. I don't think I saved it all. Yeah, I didn't save it all. I probably should have. Okay, well, let's try to get some different endings, huh? Let's do total douchebag. Stay in here. She's a police officer. She's used to these kinds of stressful situations, right? I don't think you know what you're talking about. Guess I better just deal with it. Mike and I stood in silence waiting for Sarah to come back. Okay, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, so we'll skip till we do... Let's tell a lie. Eating dinner with you and falling asleep in front of the TV? Very poignant. Next thing I know, I'm in the living room and this guy was waving a bat at my face. Okay, you hit me with the bat. I did not, I was too busy freaking out. And don't you blame your clumsiness on me. I already have plenty to spare. I should second that. Guess it's time for that joke to retire. So, I have a feeling there's another issue here, though. Okay, blah, blah, blah. We already did this. Fake has to leave. Well, it doesn't have to be hard. The fake has to leave. Simple as that. It's only fair. And for that, we need a judge. Okay, whatever. Personal questions it is. February 27th. Huh? Well, it was midnight. So technically it was the 27th. Devil's in the details. Who? The only brother I have is a beaver-faced alien named Buckteeth. Come on, guys, his teeth aren't that big. Yes, they are. You guys are being very mature. Okay. Sure. Just remember to get one after this whole thing is over. Oh, sure, as long as you remember to water the plants every day. Okay, that's it. Don't think this is working. I broke the lamp and made it look like an accident? It's not a secret, Mike. Same question? Let's laugh. Okay. It was a bit undercooked. Yeah, darling. You just need a bit more practice. Oh, really? Is that what you order takeout every time I cook? Should have disposed of the evidence better. Okay, more lies. I love those pizzalets. My mom cooked those. Oh. In short. Yep. Keep telling lies. I believe that both Paris and my girlfriend Sarah Ellis are attractive females that are worthy of praise, and this fact matters little to the deep and enduring relationship I have with Sarah Ellis, the love of my life. Bullshit. She's pretty. Cool. Keep telling lies. She's just a girl, no big deal. Yeah, and you've been making house calls. What? Something about fixing her email. Yeah, right. No, it's just that. She's got some serious malware problem. I told her to stop clicking on those lose your flab emails. Honestly, that woman. They're just being nice. Just don't let me catch you doing something you shouldn't, bucko. I have ears everywhere. Okay. Let's keep telling lies. Ever since I laid eyes on you, I haven't found any other girl attractive. Liar. Anyway. I could almost agree. I just wanted this all to be over. Lost prepare. Battle it out. I am the real Mike. How about you? Are you the real Mike? Prove it then. Convince me. Okay, I'm like... I kind of checked out of like the stuff in between where I want to be. Can't convince you. There's no way to tell. You said so yourself. All I know is I'm Mike and there's nobody else I can be. Take it like a man and leave on my own. Yeah, sure. Mike, yes? Were you telling the truth about leaving the house if I think you're the fake? Sarah? No, Sarah. I'm the real Mike. I don't know about that. I sighed with genuine pity. Shut up. Sarah, why? What did I do wrong? Tell me. You didn't do anything wrong. Both of you didn't. That's why this is so hard. Then you have to believe me. I'm the real Mike. My instincts are telling me otherwise, and I'm pretty certain about it. Then your instincts are wrong. Will you just listen to me? The other Mike grabbed Sarah by the shoulders and shook her. Sarah winced in discomfort. Push him away. Get off her, dude. I grabbed the guy at the collar and yanked him away from Sarah. He staggered for a bit. His eyes glinted with rage and hurt. We regarded each other with blinding hate. I could never forgive him for hurting Sarah. So his ego was hurt, so Sarah said he was the fake. That just proves it. That was the point of this whole exercise. As far as I'm concerned, a stranger has no fucking right to lay a finger on my girlfriend. I bared my teeth at him. Don't you touch her. Imposter. Other Mike gnashed his teeth. He picked up the wooden bat from the floor and charged at me. Fucking asshole. We rolled and struggled on the floor. That was a slappy sound. I could feel the hot rage radiating from his skin like vapor. Sarah tried to break us up, but with adrenaline running high, it was futile. In the end, he got the better of me. Ugh. He pushed the wooden bat into my throat. My air passages clung onto scarce breaths. Stop! Sarah tried to push him away. You come into my house, steal away my life, my face. Why don't you just die? He raised his fist to make one final blow to break my neck and silence me forever. The gunshot rang in the air like a blade. Oh, shit. I was gonna say shit got heavy, but he was already trying to murder me. The man in front of me crumpled into a limp pile. So Sarah brought her gun with her. Why am I not surprised? Jesus Christ. A second passed and Sarah fell to her knees in tears. I ran to her and held her in my arms. Her eyes were wide and glazed over. I shot you. I didn't know what to do. He wouldn't stop. Shh. I know, honey. I know. But I shot you. Tears began to well up in her eyes. She didn't sob or cry, though. Oh, shit. I keep doing that. No, Sarah. I wiped her tears off patiently. Hey, look at me. I placed my hands on her face and looked into her eyes. Look at me. I'm still alive, aren't I? I'm still here. She stared back through the tears. For the briefest of moments, a flicker of doubt crossed her face. I expected her to ask something, to make sure. But Sarah gave one last look at the dying Mike and shuddered. She closed her eyes and nodded, tired and desperate. She rested her ear on my chest, comforted by my beating heart. I'm shaking. I guess you never really get used to shooting a person, even in my line of work. That's a good thing. I didn't know it would be this bad with a loved one involved. It was terrible. I'm going to need fucking therapy after this. You did what you had to do, Sarah. Don't blame yourself. It's over now. Let's forget this ever happened. Yeah. How are you gonna fucking forget this happened? Also, you've got a body to get rid of now, so that's fun. I held her tighter and she snuggled in my chest. Mike. I love you. But if you ever show up as two of you again, I'm out. I love you too, Sarah. I could feel a smile escape my lips. Never again. Oh, fucking creepy. I promise. With a fucking creepy eye. What is that ending called? N6 the Sly. Okay. So I want to see what happens if you leave at the start. Yeah, whatever. Okay, deal with it tomorrow. Alright, I'll stay out of this tonight. It was difficult, but I managed to quell my emotions and get it under control. I knew I wouldn't be able to accomplish anything without a clear head. I'll deal with Sarah for tonight, okay? Maybe I can ease her into the situation. You'll be fine. It'll be better tomorrow. Quick! She's coming downstairs. Before I knew it, my other self ushered me out at the door and slammed it behind me. I could still hear Sarah's voice in the other room inquiring what I've been up to. My heart ached to go back there and tell her everything. But I chose not to. Maybe I was too scared to face her like this. Somehow it all felt like my fault. I'm such a coward. Well, enough of that. I'll deal with it tomorrow. I needed time to think. Gather my thoughts and make sense of this situation. Maybe he was right. Those couple of hours that my memory missed might hold the key to unlocking the mystery. I walked on towards the town, thinking of a way around this mess. Oh, okay, so it's this one. Okay, so I suspected that was what was going to happen. Alright. What's in the extras? Oh, okay. So these are the... Or not. Okay, so these are like ending pictures. Well, anyway, this game is free on Steam, so if you want to experience other endings, you can do so for yourself. That was interesting. I didn't know it was... Shit. Hit my computer. I didn't know it was going to be as short as it was. It was interesting. It was very, like, creepypasta-esque. even down to the Muji music. I think that was... That might have been Kevin MacLeod, actually, not Muji. I don't know. I don't always remember which one's which. There's just... there's just, like, a handful of songs that pretty much everybody uses for creepypastas and, like, spooky, scary stories. Anyway, so, that'll be the end of this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.